Welcome, welcome, welcome to those catching this on a replay. Thanks for joining in for my very first IRL stream. Finally getting to it. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked for today. Today we're going to be heading over the Brooklyn Bridge. If you have no idea who I am, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. And I've done a lot of interesting things in my life. And this is going to definitely be one of them, I suspect. Musician, host, sales guru, all the above. You can check out more about me at GenCity, JENNCITY.com. Again, this is my very first live stream. I am so super excited and curious of what you guys will all think. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, for those just joining us, this is the very first one. And I'm learning how to use a gimbal better, I should say. I go live every Friday on my Instagram, but we'll get there. But today I have something fun planned, and this might actually end up being really cool. But as you can see, we got some weather we got to contend with here. But we're gonna head over the Brooklyn Bridge, so let's go ahead and get into it. Appreciate you guys joining. Appreciate you guys being a part of this fun new little journey. And I'm learning, okay? So please don't beat me over the head here. I'm trying to get this together. It took me a couple minutes to make sure my gimbal was working right, but we got there. We definitely got there. Look at that bike. That's badass. Looks like green, buddy. Look at that view. There's a screenshot right there for you. So, like I mentioned before, we're going to head over the Brooklyn Bridge. We're just going to catch some of the sights and sounds in New York City today. It's going to be an awesome one. There you go. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. That's a screenshot right there. Yeah, baby. You know what's so funny is that I'm so used to being on my bike. So for today, I was like trying to figure out the walking for today. I was like, oh shit. I was like, the Brooklyn Bridge. I rarely ever walk the Brooklyn Bridge unless it's for I'm with friends visiting the city. They always want to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and it's a good time. But I'm usually just riding the bike, you know what I'm saying? For those who are into bikes and all that good stuff, the bike lane is actually right here. So what they ended up doing was taking a lane away for you to get off of the to when you're driving. They took a lane away, and now you are able to ride your bike. It's a tight squeeze. I'll be honest with you. I'll try to walk on the side to where you can see it, especially if you do ride bikes. That's one of your things. We got a bike coming in right now, well, a scooter, I should say. But when you're riding your bike through here, it is really a tight squeeze. And unfortunately, a fallout from that is just people, of course, can be terrible and they throw their trash over here on the side. And I know there's been plenty of times where definitely had to ride around trash and all that good stuff. But I really encourage you, if you're visiting New York City for the first time, get on a bike. We have city bikes here. We have both electric and analog, I like to call them. But remember, the bridges can be a little steep. And if you're new to riding bikes or you don't ride bikes often, like just a heads up on that, it's a little steep. But they got these gray electric city bikes that do the trick for you. And I think they go about like 15 or 18 miles an hour. But so that's the T there. And let's get going with our walk, shall we? Look at this gorgeous view for today in Brooklyn. I love it. Well, we're about to head into Brooklyn, I should say. Let's check the chat. If you're just joining, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. This is my very first live. So I'm kind of winging it, friends. Fake it till you make it, right? Uh, Let me go ahead and check the chat here. Hey, good afternoon, Sky. What is good? Eric B. What's the temperature there today? Right now here in Brooklyn, I think it's about 55 degrees. I'm sorry, I'm in Manhattan right now, my friend. It's about 55 degrees, which is beautiful. It has been brutally, brutally cold, in my opinion, here in the city. Oh, shit. Oh, I can see the chat in here. Okay, nice, nice. This is awesome. I'm using Prism Live because some of my favorite streamers use it. And we also love that it's free. And it works really great. I had done some test streams, just to make sure everything was working really good. And this is a really great app as far as I'm concerned. When the time comes, it's going to be really cool to be able to, get the two phones bonded, get a stronger signal. I know some of the really fancy, badass streamers, they use Moblin. Moblin is awesome. I just need to get an Android phone to run the Moblink, which would bind everything together. But hey, man, this works fucking phenomenal. Excuse my French. Phenomenal for just getting started. The app also, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Sky, you streamed. That's killer, man. I'm so honored that you're popping into the inaugural one right here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're just popping in and checking it out, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to go live at least 2 to 3 times a week with the schedule going. The schedule that I got, I should say. And I think that's something that's going to be absolutely doable and a lot of fun. Appreciate you, Sky. Very cool. Yeah, Sky, since you already, absolutely, it's so cool. You can attach different cameras to it as well. It's amazing. It's just a trick if you have a few different phones that or SIM cards that you're connecting, it's getting the MobLink app. So, all right, yeah, I am in a band currently. I'm working with a band over on the West Coast right now. I toured with them last year. The name of the group is called Shiva Girl. It's an all female pop punk band. It has been a blast playing with them for the past few years. I think for about like 10 years I've been jamming out with them, which has been fucking awesome. And of course my other project, my main project is Gen City. And for that particular project, I've got a new album I am sitting on called Lion Country. So I'm really, really excited to get that out to you guys probably by the end of the year. The deal with me is that I had some scary, massive health stuff going on, unfortunately, and I had to have emergency surgery in November, and I've been healing up from that. So that's kind of set me back a few months, but I'm 3 months post surgery. I'm feeling great. I'm out here streaming. I'm living the life, man. Yes, definitely check out Shiva Girl. It's something totally different, Eric. Eric, if you're familiar with Kitty and Suicide City and the other bands I've been in and done, Gen City, it's totally different than that. And that's why I really enjoy doing it. Look at the traffic we got going on today, huh? I mean, it's no surprise knowing the time, but damn. It's a busy one. I think everyone is outside because it's been absolutely gorgeous today. I was trying to get out here a little bit earlier, to be honest. But I needed to make sure I packed everything I needed to do the stream for a successful stream at that. So I think we're off to a really good start. Hey, I appreciate you. Eric, thank you so much. Sky, thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome human beings. I'm so glad that you popped into the stream. Yeah, listen, when your health is in question, look at this. Oh, just gorgeous. Look at this view of Brooklyn. Let's go, baby. Ow! Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad the snow's gone too. And listen, if we're going to snow, like, let's really snow. Like, let's really do it. Let's get into it. Let's make it mad real. Like, Give us 2 feet of snow if you're going to snow, right? Yeah, I saw you a few times with Kitty and in Texas with Suicide City and one time with Suicide City, sorry. Amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad that you're here, Eric. I figured, someone who works as a business manager of mine, I've been working with them for a few years. They're like, why, how come you don't post or stream or this? They're like, come on, you can talk all day. And that is really the truth. I could talk all day. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I'll tell you what, the point I wanted to make before was, when something really super traumatic happens when it comes to your health, it's like, shit, man. Everything that you work so hard for, however much you got in the bank account, none of that shit matters when your health is in question, right? So honestly, getting that surgery, everything ending up being really successful is I'm gonna go do what I want. I'm gonna go have a really great time. I love watching IRL streaming. It was so oddly comforting while I was healing up from surgery, right? Because it was like, damn, everyone's outside, they're doing their thing. I want to be doing my thing, but so I was like, you know what? The moment I'm like really, really good on everything, I'm gonna get outside, baby. I'm gonna get outside. So I'm outside. And I get to meet awesome human beings here. Oh, Dutch Moss sent you over? No way! Listen, is he live now? Oh man, he's literally my favorite. He's literally my favorite. He is. Besides, of course, now I gotta say myself, right? If you're not rooting for yourself, then who are you rooting for? But he's the first one I found. I was in a conversation with a good friend of mine. We were talking about Coney Island, and I searched Coney Island on YouTube. Dutch Moss was the first one to come up. Yeah, he's great. He's so knowledgeable, taking you different places. He's the GOAT, no doubt. Look at this view. Oh my God. Now, I don't know if it's super busy here on the bridge right now, but there seems to be a lot of people out here on the bridge, man. I think everyone's just super stoked to be outside with some decent weather. Here we go, these guys. Thank you. Oh, you've been watching him since November 2023? Yeah, he's freaking great. I try not to miss any of his lives. I definitely will watch the replays if I can. You know what I'm saying? It's very cool. Let's take a little break. Look at this. Look at this sky. Oh my God. Absolutely gorgeous here today. Yeah, he's super knowledgeable. I can't say enough good things about the guy. He's super knowledgeable. He knows what's going on. A licensed tour guide for New York City. It doesn't get any better. Look at the sun coming through. Look at that. Ah, breathtaking. Absolutely gorgeous. Very cool. We'll keep it moving. Man, I gotta say, yeah, he's absolutely really great at what he does. Oh, excuse me. Excuse you, really. All right. It's the bridge for lovers. I wonder how much they make doing these little, how they try to get you with the photos? Probably like 20 bucks a pop. That's a hustle. It is indeed a hustle. So, Sky, what kind of streams do you do? Are you here in New York City? I'm assuming. Man, this phone is badass. Please forgive me for the speaking of French, but damn, this is I got this phone strictly for streaming, and this is the Apple Pro Max 16, and it is baller. Oh, okay, June. Okay, nice. You're out on Long Island. Okay, let's go. Very cool. Are you planning on doing any other streaming anytime soon, or you just enjoying your time now? Oh, awesome. Streaming in the parks in Long Island. Yeah. Listen, absolutely gorgeous for sure. For sure, for sure. Ooh wee, baby. Come on. Good. Good for you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time now. Hey, we only have this life to live, man. For people popping in and out, just joining, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. This is my very, very first IRL stream. I'm so excited for you to join us. Be streaming 2 to 3 times a week as schedules allow. And we're just going to have a good time and live life. Because life is too short not to be lived, baby. Trust. You know what I'm really enjoying? Because this is really like my first time doing this. I go live on Instagram every Friday, and it's typically, from my home. There's some times where I do stream from outside, but as you know, the weather's been freaking odd, oddly cold. Oh, look at her red hair, badass. Your hair looks awesome, but it's you decided to rest. Good for you. Hey man, you got to listen to your body. You know what I'm saying? This is like something out of a movie. This view here. No, you have to listen to your body. You always have to listen to your body. Every day is a day to be grateful and wake up and feel good. And if we're not feeling at our 100% the best, guess what? That's okay. That's absolutely okay. We can just take a moment and enjoy. The cables are really cool, man. I agree, Eric. Eric, it's awesome to have you in here, as I mentioned before. But yeah, you got to listen to yourself. We got another day. We got some time. We got to make the best of our time. We have to make the best of our time. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, a beautiful shot of Manhattan. Orlando. I'm semi familiar with Orlando. Uh oh, the gimbal's freaking out. Hang on, guys. There we go. There she goes. It's a fun little moment. Guess the gimbal didn't like that. Hey, there we go. Now we're back. Now you get to watch, right? Exactly. Absolutely stunning view today, though. So I was in Bowling Green earlier, and then I just walked down to the end of the Brooklyn Bridge here in Manhattan. And then just figured, hey, this is a perfect time to walk across the bridge and enjoy. And it's oddly comforting, like the sound of the cars. I could hear the water from here. It's just absolutely beautiful. You don't use a gimbal, Sky? Oh, you're a brave human being. You're a badass human being, and you're a brave human being. I think with this particular phone here, it's got a great stabilization, right? Because I've used it for some other things, and the stabilization is just sick. So I probably could just end up using just like a selfie stick kind of thing. Look at that. That looks like it's something out of Mad Max. Uh, Good times. Yes. I'm trying to catch the good views for you, gang. You use a tiny, yeah. I have that for my GoPro. I actually, I thought about, and I'll probably do this because I'm going to be also on my bike doing these live streams, and I'm going to be streaming from my GoPro on those. So that's going to be a good time. And I've tested it out and it works. So let's get a good shot of Dumbo for you, gang. Oh, you gang. Let's see. Boo boo. Well, that's the sky. Boom. Here we go. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, I'm starting to think this gimbal might suck, or it doesn't like me touching the phone like that. Here we go. Prismic stability. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I don't want problems like this with the gimbal. There we go. Cool. That's Dumbo. We're gonna be heading over there in a little bit. I'll go bike riding and also have a GoPro for your bike. Also, awesome, Sky. These days you have to. A big reason that you have to is just to protect yourself, especially here in the city, man. It's interesting when people see you riding around with the GoPro at the end of my helmet, they act different. And I appreciate that, man. They definitely act different. That's our friend, the Manhattan Bridge. She's cute. She's cute today. Maybe not as cute as the Brooklyn Bridge, but I like it with the cables. The image with the cables look great. All right. What the hell is going on with this gimbal? Thanks for sticking with me. Of course, problems on the first live. There we go. All right, let it stabilize. All right, use it for fun. Nice. All right, cool. And then where we were just hanging out at, good old Manhattan. Look how gorgeous the sky is today. Honestly, it was not this cute earlier. We had storm clouds, and in fact, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, man, are we going to have some storm clouds to deal with during the walk? But so gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and get on our descent here. Look at the sky. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome right now. That's the vibe. Everything is awesome. Look at this sky. Absolutely beautiful today. If that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. But no, this is awesome. This is super awesome. The clouds broke up just for us, too. Just for us. Just for the gang that's in here. So if you're just joining or in and out, I'm your homegirl, Miss Jen City. You might remember me from bands such as Kitty, Suicide City, or you might not have any damn idea who I am, and that's absolutely a-okay. I'm just out here having a blast. I love chatting and I love walking, and we're on the Brooklyn Bridge right now and getting some gorgeous views, if you will. I mean, with some cables in the way, but that's all right. That's all right. And here's an awesome view of Manhattan, cables included. We were just hanging out in the city earlier today. Absolutely beautiful. And a fun little fact, the Brooklyn Bridge is 256 meters longer than Manhattan Bridge, which is now a fun fact you could use when you're doing trivia. I could stare at that all day, Sky. I really could. I really, really could. It was a big reason why I wanted to start the first one off the Brooklyn Bridge because of like these views that you get. Oh, you do a lot of photo and video? Amazing. I mean, yeah, listen, where you live in Long Island, where we live here in New York City, the deal is that where we live is literally content. It's literally content. People, I don't know what's up with this gimbal, bro. I wasn't even touching it weird. I'm definitely going to have to troubleshoot that when I get home. In the meantime, we'll keep it moving. Oh, you go upstate a lot too? Nice. My best friend, she moved. I want to say it's upstate, but it's not really upstate. She moved into the Peekskill area. So I get to go there often and see what's going on, hang out with her a bit. And absolutely beautiful up there. Oh, you have a summer place in the cat. You have a summer place, nice, in the Catskills. Beautiful. What a great area for you to have a spot in. That's killer, man. Yeah, it takes me some time to go visit her, but it's always so worth it. It's always so worth it. The views are incredible. Look at that. Come on, gang. Got a kayak? You living the life, my friend. You are living the life. She's got some kayaks too. We definitely go kayaking by her place. It's a good vibe. It's a good time for sure. All right, let's keep it moving. Bring your kayak upstate and do some kayaking videos. Oh, absolutely. Kayaking videos would be great. Take the use your GoPro on that. Absolutely, man. Good times, good vibes. This is such a nice walk. For any replay viewers who are watching this and they're thinking about coming to New York City, you got to take a walk on the Brooklyn Bridge and you got to get these views. Look at this. Absolutely stunning views. And it's a good walk. I think it's a little bit over a mile. That is no thing for a New Yorker. I mean, I easily walk about 15,000 steps a day, especially now re- since recovering from surgery. It's been nice to be able to walk, my friends, just to walk. Have to bail, Eric. I'm thrilled that you were able to stop in and say hello. I appreciate you so much, man. Be sure you subscribe and all that good stuff and hit that like button. I think hitting the like button is the real tea. It's how people find out about the channel, all that good stuff. So definitely get into that. Look at this. All right, look at these views of Brooklyn. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, definitely please hit the like button. I'll be doing my absolute best to be going live at least 2 to 3 times a week. Minimum. Minimum. This is Brooklyn, but yeah, exactly. I gotta get content out for people so they can subscribe. I have nothing on my channel other than stuff from like Kitty and Suicide City, which is great, don't get me wrong. But now this, yeah, well, I was gonna start doing the live streaming and all that good stuff before I had a medical emergency. And then obviously I had to just, rest and recover, heal. Now I'm outside, baby. Look at that sunset. Ah, stunning. Yeah, you just got to get I just got to get the content up first, and then from there, I think we're Gucci. And then just getting the reps in, so to speak, being able to like, I get to go home and troubleshoot like what the hell is going on with the gimbal at certain moments. I'm wondering why it's acting strange, but hey, I get to figure that out now. I did not know that before because it's been at home and it's been pretty easy. Or like I would live stream from my rooftop. Yeah, it's all learning experience. So it's all good. I ain't mad about nothing. I'm enjoying this great freaking view with you guys. And whoever replay viewers are enjoying this, this is just stunning. Stunning, stunning. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been on YouTube. But the thing is, like, I hadn't been creating content or anything like that on YouTube. I had just been, busy doing other things. Being a band, touring, yada, 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 yada. But yeah, content is queen, king, all the above. So you got to get it out there to get things moving. Look at this gorgeous view of Brooklyn as we're heading over the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, absolutely. No, content is absolutely everything. And I've had friends in entertainment, business, manager, everyone being like, you don't create enough content. Ah. It's like, all right, friend, well, no problem. I can do that. Let's do that. So it's one of my priorities for 2025, and the stream starts today. So that's awesome. See, that's Sky. Thank you so much. June 2nd, 2006, bro. That's almost 20 years. That's amazing. Isn't it amazing how technology has absolutely changed our lives? Social media, all of this good stuff. Thank you for finding out that fun fact. That's crazy. But there you go. There's your view. There's your shot. Manhattan. A couple things in the way, but it's absolutely gorgeous today. Man, I mean, this is so breathtaking. It really is. For anyone who finds this on their YouTube journeys and want to, the One World Tower. Oh my God, it's absolutely gorgeous, stunning. We'll get out a little bit earlier next time, and hopefully the sun will be out, and that building is going to look insane. It's going to look so good. It is going to look amazing. Oh, you saw them building it? Yeah, that building is. Look how gorgeous that is. Just getting on my other phone here, and let's get some. Just beautiful today. Nice. I had to grab some video here. Give me a moment. Stunning. Stunning. Ah, all right. Cool. Back in the game. Back in the game. Oh, you got some great photos of the tower now? Awesome. I love that. Do you get to visit the city often, or are you just hanging out on your kayak having the time of your life in Long Island? Which, zero judgment, my friend. That sounds fantastic. Once in a while? Nice. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to make sure I'm subscribed to you once I wrap this up. Are you also on IG and all that fun stuff? You get into the city sometimes. I think it's fun to, I get into Long Island every now and again. My favorite drummer in the world who played drums on my album Out for Blood for Gen City, and who was also our drummer for Suicide City. He lives in Long Island, and I really owe him a visit. He's out on tour a lot because he plays drums with a agnostic front. No IG. Good for you. Good for you. I just recently got on TikTok and I was like, ah. But no, he lives out in Long Island, and I definitely owe him a visit. For sure, owe him a visit. This architecture is so gorgeous. Very cool. The Brooklyn Bridge favorite. This had to be my first stream. It just had to be. There's no question about it. It had to be. Are you YouTube and Facebook? Cool. I'll definitely find you on YouTube. No question. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Be a good vibe. Look at that. How's that for you? even with the scales in the way. It is absolutely gorgeous. Uh. Just beautiful. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. I remember when there was about 10 zillion vendors on the bridge, and it made it kind of hard to even get on the bridge from time to time here. I think my first stream in the city will also, yeah, please come and do it. Come and do it. It's so funny because at first I thought, I was like, oh, the Brooklyn Bridge, everyone wants to see the Brooklyn Bridge and yada yada. But here we go. Hang on. We got you. Uh oh. There we go. So strange. I've really got to figure that out. I'm so sorry. I'm just standing here with it, so I don't know what the deal is when it does that. I could understand if I was messing with the gimbal, but I'm not. So I'm trying not to touch it. Oh, you remember the bike lanes? Oh, same. Because hey, I worked in the city as well, and I would always take the Manhattan Bridge because of it. Because the bike lanes on the Manhattan Bridge are awesome. So whoever watches this later on, and you want to visit New York City, and you want to ride a bike, which I absolutely recommend, a fun little tip: take the. I think it's listen. The bike lane in Brooklyn for the Brooklyn Bridge is fine. It's tight though, and it might make you a little nervous, but the bike lane for the Manhattan Bridge is superior, and I always ride over the Manhattan Bridge versus the Brooklyn Bridge. And yes, I would never use. I would want to hop on the Brooklyn Bridge when I rode my bike, because people. I mean, you're already on the bike, so people already have feelings about you, you know. But man, oops, when they had the bike lanes up here, nobody was paying attention. Just no one was paying attention. I cannot tell you how many times I almost ran into a pedestrian, and I'm a very proud um, biker in the sense of like I'm paying attention to people. I'm trying to predict their next moves. I'm not flying past you necessarily, but yeah, I was really happy when they decided to put bike lanes on the Brooklyn Bridge. I just think for those who've never ridden here in New York City, I would definitely I would go over the Manhattan Bridge, because the Manhattan Bridge have the better bike lanes, hands down. And Sky, thanks for agreeing with me on the vendors. Like, I want everybody to make their money. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to do their thing. But it was getting to a point where it's like you could barely get on the bridge, my friend. So at least the city found other places for them to vend, and I was down for that. Definitely down for that. Yeah, I don't. Definitely gonna have to figure out this gimbal thing, because I tell you what, the cheap gimbal. Not saying that this was super expensive. It's a nice gimbal for sure, and I know other streamers use this, so I'm just really surprised. And sometimes I notice on their streams that the gimbal goes a little wonky, but I don't know if the phone is too big or if I need to rebalance it or something. I could understand if I was touching it a lot, but I'm not. That's a problem for another day. Right now, we are just going to enjoy these gorgeous views. That's the deal for right now. Not going to worry about none of that nonsense. Life's too short. It's just a gimbal. It's just a gimbal, and we're here to have a good time. All right, some emergency happening over here. That's right. Just enjoy the moment and enjoy the views. Just out here to have a good time, baby. Exactly. It's a stream. It's the good vibes. It's the conversation. It's just it's the moments where you get to chat, and it's the moments where you just get to listen and experience the city, right? I think that's ultimately what matters. At least that's my take. And of course, the fun experiences you have with people. Yeah, yeah. Let's take a quick turn around. To the Manhattan Bridge. She's looking real cute. I'll give it to her. She's definitely looking real cute. Some of the clouds are they're creeping back, my friend. They're creeping back. Yeah, the people like I'm loving the conversation right now. It's a good time. It's a good vibe. The clouds are kind of creeping back over, my friend. But it didn't rain. That's all that matters. I like the Manhattan. Oh, of course, like I was mentioning before, I love the Manhattan. My favorite when it comes to I think I know what the problem is. I think let's get it back. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, baby. Uh oh. Hang on, gang. There we go. See that quickly. I think if I move the joystick too much, it doesn't like it. But that doesn't make any sense. But again, a problem for another day. The Manhattan Bridge is awesome. And if you're going to film there, I fully recommend it. If you're going to do a walking video or stream live from there, just know it gets pretty noisy. It gets pretty noisy with the train. Not that that super matters. And what I'm imagining is that people will actually like that. I think people really love the ambiance, right? Exactly. You got the subways really cruising past you. Here, it's like you're walk. Oh, we're walking over traffic today. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't experience too much emergency services. Look, see that family having a great time of their life here in New York City. Brooklyn behind them. Come on, that's what it's all about, my friends. That's what it's all about. These guys are looking real cute. $5 hats down here. $5 hats. $5 hats. You gotta love it. Come get your $5 hats on the bridge. Gotta love it. She's pretty, huh? Brooklyn, she's real pretty. She's real cute. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. I'm gonna set you down for a minute. See how that works. All right, all right, all right. See if we can get a nice shot. Try not to touch anything. There we go. Woo wee. Brooklyn Bridge, baby. Manhattan skyline right there. You haven't been to the Brooklyn Bridge since 2016? You know what that means, Sky? That means it's time for you to come to Brooklyn Bridge, my friend. That's what that means. Hell yeah, that's what that means. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just going to grab a quick little video here on my other phone. Just so stunningly gorgeous. The sky looks so beautiful. That's what that means, for sure. But yeah, take a moment, listen to the vibes of the city. The city is alive and thriving, my friends. It's alive and thriving. Very fucking cool. Alrighty, we'll keep it moving. I hope that you guys are enjoying these good vibes today. Sky, you are super blessed to talk to. I hope you get a chance to catch another live for sure. And I'm thrilled to start the streaming adventure. I think we'll end up going to cool places and doing cool stuff. No question. No question about it. Look at this. Oh, Sky, right back at you, man. I appreciate you. I'm so glad. Dutch Moss gave me some love there again, besides myself now. If you're not rooting for yourself, who's going to root for you, right? But he is absolutely the GOAT. If you happen to chat with him, let him know I said that, please. And maybe I'll run into him sometime. Whee! Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, we have to enjoy the beauty around us, right? Things are so stressful, a lot going on in the world today. But the least we can do is take a moment and just enjoy the moment, enjoy these times. Because these are the times that we think about, remember later, remember the time, blah, 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 blah. That's what we care about, not the stressfulness. It's a great way to relax, heal, all of that. Yes. I find these type of videos deeply therapeutic. I attribute these type of videos to helping me heal up and helping me heal up, dare I say, kind of quickly. I mean, I was ahead of schedule according to what my doctors were saying, which is freaking awesome. And it's the vibe of like you get to conversate, you get to enjoy the city, you feel like you're walking along, you get incredible views like this. It's really a one of a kind of experience. Highly recommend. And yeah, forget about the stress. Absolutely forget about the stress. At least now, at least in this moment. Take that deep breath. Check out this gorgeous view. See, the city's winding down for the day. It's getting ready for its nighttime vibes. And hopefully you are too. Thinking about eating a delicious dinner. Or maybe you're just getting your day started. That's cool too, man. BQE, there she is in all her gorgeousness. Oh, and there goes the gimbal and all its hassleness. Why, gimbal, why? Okay. Oh, it's getting locked up for some reason. Hang on, gang. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, we were just having such a good time. Oh, weird. All right. Well, hopefully that didn't make you motion sick. I have no idea what is up with this thing, but that's okay. We're gonna. Oh, you work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.? That's a great schedule, man. That's a really good schedule. Gives you a lot of open time. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the gimbal, but like I said, I'm gonna worry about that at another time because I've been using this gimbal, granted, in my home for other things. Been working awesome. So I don't know what the vibe is, but that's okay. I'll figure that out later. I'm not stressed about it. And I don't care. Yeah, we love roller coaster rides here on this channel. That's a great way to put it. That's a fantastic way to put it. I love that. Now, I'll be wrapping up shortly anyway. And then I'll figure that out for another day. Who am I kidding? I'm going to figure that out the second I get home. But it's progress, baby, not perfection. It's progress, not perfection. Well, I want to thank you all, Sky, Eric, and everyone who did pop in, and those who will pop in later on for a replay type of viewing. I just want to thank you so much for hanging out with your homegirl Gen City here today. This was our gorgeous walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. Absolutely, absolutely recommend it. Listen, if you've never been to New York City and you're planning on a trip, I cannot express to you how necessary this is. So whether if it's raining, it's snowing, it's pouring, raining cats and dogs, it's hot, it's cold, whatever. We get all the weather typically sometimes here in one day. Here in New York, you have to come take a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. All right? Let's see if this will work. And I am your homegirl, Miss Jen City. Thank you so much for joining me on this walk today. I wildly, wildly appreciate it. I will fix the gimbal. Sky, thank you so much. Eric, everyone else who popped in again. Once, what was I going to say? Not once, but I will be going live probably 2 to 3 times a week now. This is my very first. This was super fun. I can't thank you enough for joining. If you're coming to New York City, you have to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. But in the meantime, you have an awesome one. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. That was perfect. Thank you.